we are here in a Tesla. This is a video I never thought I'd be making, just because this car, it does have warranty, and the issue that I will be addressing, I brought up with Tesla 9 months into my ownership of this car. Pretty much what Tesla told me, it's normal wear and tear. Now, I'm going to vent here for a moment and say that for the price that I paid for this vehicle, the issue is not normal wear and tear. If you bought a Mercedes-Benz for the same price that you bought this Tesla for, and they would have fixed the issue, because for a car that's less than a year old, that has less than 10,000 miles, it's not normal wear and tear. What's the issue? Let me show you. Okay, so I'm not going to probably be able to show you because it's a noise. And there's a very, very annoying rattling noise that comes from in here. As you can see, it's kind of hollow, but you hear that? That little, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but you kind of hear it. And pretty much when you're driving, what happens is that noise, it starts going off by itself. And it is the most annoying thing in the world. And the only way to fix it is you give it a nice thud, and it goes away for a little bit, but then it comes back. Really, really stupid. And that's, in my opinion, for a car that was less than a year old when this issue was brought up, unacceptable. But according to Tesla, that's normal wear and tear, and it's not covered by the 1-year warranty. So I will be fixing it because they don't want to fix it. One thing to point out, this is a 22 Model Y. On 21, the process is going to be a little different, but for 22 and up, this might be pretty similar. I don't know what they changed, because Tesla, every year they change something. So they might have changed it on the newer models, but for sure there's going to be a few differences between them. But I think just as like a general idea, this will give you a pretty good general idea. So first thing we need to do, pull off this cover right here. Pretty much what I found easiest, you kind of squeeze it right here, squeeze and pull down, and that'll give you just enough clearance there to shove in your pry tool. If you squeeze this, push down, you can kind of create enough room just to get this pry bar in without messing this whole thing up, because this is kind of soft plastic. Okay, so camera's focused, so what we do, give it a little bit of squeeze and kind of pull down. You see that space? And you can push that right in somewhere. There you go. And pretty much there's like a little clip. You do this all the way around. And then once it's unclipped, just slide it down, and there you go. So with that piece out, you have access to this one screw. This is a Torx 20. On the older models, you had 2 screws, I think one for this mirror, and then you had another screw, and it required some twisting. On this one, you don't need to do that. What you do, unscrew this one bolt, and if you look, the mirror's coming loose. So if your mirror's rattling, check that one bolt. Maybe add some Loctite. I'm freehanding this mirror, will probably fall down, but there's a wire that's holding it in place. And there we go. It's being held up by a wire. I'll try to pull that out carefully. And so this thing isn't hanging here in your face. Pretty simple. You have this, like, just one little tab right in there. Right there, you have a tab. Push it in, and pull it out, and there you go. Your mirror's loose. This is just for the auto darkening feature. Okay, so from here on, pretty simple. Kind of reach in, grab a little hold, and just pull off. It's all clips, and then really you have 2 clips right here, so you have to kind of pull down the headliner. Got that side off, got this side off, and then pretty much at this point you just need to get the lip off. There's like a lip on this piece, and there you go. Turn this around. You have a couple of connectors right here, one for the inside camera, and then actually I don't know why there's 2 connectors, but one, pretty much they're both for the camera. You can unclip them. You can't really see anything. Let me turn this camera around. So this connector, pull that out, push that in, and pull that out. And this is out of your way, and then this piece is out of your way. So the rattle comes from this thing right here. See that? It's literally, that's what it's causing all this noise. And this thing is literally held in by 1, 2 clips right here. I'm going to use this just flathead screwdriver just to make it a little easier to pry it out. It's like weird. It looks like there should be something in here, but there's not, which means there's probably going to be something there in the future. So you push that one in, pull it out, push that in, pull it out, down and out. Be very careful not to touch this black stuff in here. It's some sort of sprayed in texture material. If you get on your finger like I did, you can't see that because the camera's not focusing, but your fingers are gonna be black. Try not to touch that stuff too much. What I'm gonna be doing is putting some padding right here around the perimeter. I don't know if I want to put any in front. Maybe I'll put some in front. So we're gonna go all the way around here, add some to the top, and then maybe put some right here in the back pieces right here. What I'm gonna be using, this stuff. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll know that this stuff is what I used. This weather stripping stuff is what I used for the Sprinter to fix the leak. It's pretty soft material. It's adhesive. It will hold on here, no problem. So I'm gonna get this on off camera, and then I'll show you what I did, and we'll start reinstalling it, and we'll see if that lessens the noise. Okay, and there we go. So did the little gasket material all around the perimeter, added 2 here, and then 2 little dots right in there. Let's put it back in and see if that changes anything. I used a screwdriver to push it in place, but look, check this out now. That's my finger just click, but you hear that? That's my finger. You hear that? You don't hear anything. That's the point. Tesla, that's all you had to do. Now, some of you might call me a hack for doing it this way. Tesla's going to charge me $150 just to come here and diagnose the issue. I fixed it. $3. You probably have to buy a whole roll of this stuff. Okay, whatever, $10. I fixed it for $10. Should be covered by warranty, but I guess this is normal wear and tear for Tesla, so we'll do it this way then. Let's plug all this junk in. I'm going to tell you right now, the headliner, this part, to reinstall this guy, it is a little bit challenging because you have these clips that are kind of in the back, and you kind of have to massage it in place, maneuver it in place so everything lines up. But let's just get it going. Got that in. Hopefully you guys are able to see. Lighting here is a little dark. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Make sure you hear everything snap in place, because it'd be a shame if you put it all together and it doesn't go together. There it is. There it is. There we go. That took a little bit of time. So I think the secret here is you pull down with like your middle finger, ring finger on here, and then you reach out further and pull it down the headliner. That way you have easier access to the inside. Let's attach the bolt. Let's attach the mirror. There is thread locker on here, but if you want to, you can put some more on. This is the older models, because of the rattling, they do tend, people do tend to put on red thread locker. So if your mirror is coming loose pretty often, put on some red thread locker. Maybe that'll help. Let's get the mirror installed. Now let's get this little cap on. One thing here, is that there is like this little, let me show you. So you see this little wire thing? That goes, I believe, in through here. So kind of like hooks onto there. So make sure that's on. Don't know why they put it on there, but it's on there. Okay, so hear that? Hear that? You don't hear it anymore. Sound's pretty much gone. Hack fix, but it worked. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.